fireplace crumbling from years of neglect and rust. I remember the fire that burned in your eyes. Now there's only the color of sunset skies. I played the match that started the flame, but we were too reckless, we were too tame. The logs have collapsed into piles of gray. Everything we promised has drifted away. The embers are glowing, a final faint heat before we walk out on this lonely street. Oh, it's golden ashes where the love used to be, a treasure surrendered to the dark of the sea. Yeah, precious and burning, then fall into sand, slipping right through the palm of my hand. My voice is the smoke that lingers in air, searching for solace, finding only despair. You were the warmth in the dead of the night. Now you're just flickering out of my sight. I'm gathering remnants of all that we knew. The gold in the ashes is all that is true. It's heavy and somber, this quiet retreat, accepting the ending, acknowledging defeat. The embers are glowing, a final faint heat before we walk out on this lonely street. Oh, it's golden ashes where the love used to be, a treasure surrendered to the dark of the sea. Yeah, precious and burning, then falling to sand, slipping right through the palm of my hand. Don't look back at the soot on the floor. There's nothing to gain by wanting much more. The fire is over, the story is told, turning the brilliant burn into gold. Gold into golden ashes in the rain. Oh, it's golden ashes where the love used to be, a treasure surrendered to the dark of the sea. Precious and burning, then fall into sand, slipping right through the palm of my hand, fading to gray, golden dust in the silence we trust. The spotlight is dimming, the crowd is all gone, and I'm standing here waiting for dawn. My dress is a memory of ballroom attire, doused by the water and burnt by the fire. I'm checking my pocket, I'm looking for grace, but all I find is the lines on my face. The saloon is a cathedral of forgotten dreams, coming apart at the brittle, worn seams. We were kings of the stage, we were queens of the light. Now we're just ghosts in the middle of night. It's a faded grace, a dignity lost, counting the tally and weighing the cost. We bow to the silence, we exit the sea, lost in the spaces of what might have been. My voice might be raspy, my shadow might lean, but I'm still the king of this dark, lonely machine. You're still the lady with fire in your soul, even when gravity takes its hard toll. The makeup is running, the jewelry is fake. How much more of this can a human heart take? We smile for the ghosts and we toast to the wall, waiting for nothing, waiting for all. We were kings of the stage, we were queens of the light. Now we're just ghosts in the middle of night. It's a faded grace, a dignity lost, counting the tally and weighing the cost. Whoa, we bow to the silence, we exit the scene, lost in the spaces of what might have been. The ice is melting in my glass again. I'm tracing circles where your ghost has been. This saloon is breathing out a tired sigh under the neon of a hollow sky.
I hear the rattle of a distant train mixing with the rhythm of the midnight rain. My coat is heavy with the dust of years, and all the whiskey can't drown out these fears.
We are two shadows dancing on the floor, waiting for a knock upon the door. It's just whiskey, smoke, and faded lines. We're losing track of all the warning signs. Two broken voices in a smoky haze, lost in the wreckage of our better days.
I played the gambler, but I lost the hand, drifting slowly on the shifting sand.
Your voice is gravel in a velvet room, cut in the silence like a sudden doom.
I wore the diamonds, but they felt like lead,
remembering every single word you said.
the piano player hits a lonely key
While we drift further out to sea, we are two shadows dancing on the floor,
waiting
for a knock upon the door. It's just whiskey, smoke, and faded lines. We're losing track of all the warning signs. Two broken voices in a smoky haze, lost in the wreckage of our better days. Oh, oh.
Burn the map and leave the light behind.
There's nothing left here for us to find.
Just the embers of a
Dying fire, wrapped in the tangle of our own desire. Whiskey, smoke, drifting high. Tell me, darling, tell me why. It's just whiskey, smoke, and faded lines. We're losing track of all the warning signs. Two broken voices in a smoky haze, lost in the wreckage of our better days. Let it fade into the night. Just whiskey, smoke, out of sight. The lights are dim, the room is cold and vast. We're dancing with the shadows of our past. 1, 2, 3, the rhythm starts to sway as we try to dance our misery away.
My shoes are worn, the ballroom floor is cracked. There's no turning forward, there's no turning back. You're a ghost of a lady in a tattered dress, holding me inside this beautiful mess. Step to the left and pivot to the right, lost in the rhythm of this endless night. It's a shadow waltz in the pale moonlight, holding on to ghosts with all our might. One step deeper, one step slow, nowhere left for these souls to go. The violin is weeping for the things we lost, counting the tally and the final cost. You're spinning in circles, you're losing your breath, dancing a tango that's closer to death.
I'm following you though my feet are in pain, like a flower wilting in the summer rain. The shadow is long and the shadow is deep, promising promises we couldn't keep. Step to the left and pivot to the right,
Lost in the rhythm of this endless night.
is a shadow walks in the pale moonlight, holding on to ghosts with all our might. One step deeper, one step slow,
Nowhere left for these souls to go. Just a shadow
dancing alone.
It's a shadow waltz in the pale moonlight,
Holding on to ghosts with all our might.
one step deeper, one step slow,
Nowhere left for these souls to go.
shadow waltz,
Shadow walk,
round and round.
without a single sound. You offered me diamonds in a clouded room, a garden of roses that never could bloom. Your words were a haze of indigo blue. I wanted to believe every bit of it too. The smoke curls up like a serpentine dance, taking a final and desperate chance.
I promised you mountains, I promised the moon, but the winter came early and ended the June. My intentions were honest, or so I would say, but promises drift when the sky turns to gray.
I held out my hand, but you slipped through the air, leaving me standing in this cold, empty glare. We were writing our names in a cloud of regret, things that we said, things we should forget. The ink is all spilling on the table of pine and cry. promise is thin and unclear, dissolving away as the end draws near. We traded our hearts for a beautiful light beneath the vastness of a hollow sky. Lost in the haze, we are drifting apart. Smoky promises break a lonely heart.
The flavor of bitter, the scent of the flame. I don't even know if you remember my name. We toasted to futures that never took root. Now we're just reaping this flavorless fruit.
The embers are dying, the room's getting cold. Another sad story that's already been told.
And you watch the patterns that fade in the light,
disappearing ghosts of a passionate night.
I gave you my rhythm, you gave me your plea,
but the smoke is the only thing left for me.
The curtains are heavy,
the colors are dim, caught in the cycle, swimming on a whim. We were writing our names in a cloud of regret, things that we said, things we should forget. The ink is all spilling on the table of pine, crossing the borders of a life once divine. Oh, these smoky promises, thin and unclear, dissolving away as the end draws near. We traded our hearts for a beautiful lie beneath the vastness of a hollow sky. Lost in the haze, we are drifting apart. Smoky promises break a lonely heart. Breathe in the gray, let the memories fly. There's no point in asking the reasons why. Just let it dissipate, let it all go into the shadows. Soft and slow, just smoke in the air. Are you still standing there? Oh, these smoky promises, thin and unclear, dissolving away as the end draws near. We traded our hearts for a beautiful lie beneath the vastness of a hollow sky. Lost in the haze, we are drifting apart. Smoky promises break a lonely heart. Smoky promises fading to air. Nothing left, only the smoke.
the conversations that an hour ago were moving through the motions, soft and slow. The room is full of things we didn't say. Now they're just phantoms fading in the gray. I hear my own voice bouncing off the wall, a gravelly whisper that doesn't mean it all. The sound is muffled by the heavy drapes, the silhouette of all our past escapes, a hollow ringing deep inside the chest, putting the weary memories to rest. They're just muted echoes of a love once loud, lost in the drift of a passing crowd. Faded vibes There's no use calling the music back. The piano is dusty,
The strings are all worn,
a song of regret.
that was never quite born.
We're just two shadows
In a quiet hall,
waiting for nothing.
waiting for it all. The hollow ringing deep inside the chest, putting the weary memories to rest. They're just muted echoes of a love once loud,
Lost in the drift
of a passing crowd, faded vibrations, a ghost of a sound
stuck in the silence.
that we finally found. Hey. Fade into nothing, let the silence grow. It's the only answer that we'll ever know.
No final bang,
No dramatic plea,
just the sound of you.
just the sound of me.
Quietly ending.
They're just muted echoes of a love once loud,
Lost in the drift of a
passing crowd, faded vibrations, a ghost of a sound
stuck in the silence.
that we finally found. Muted echoes drifting away,
Nothing left.
to say. You're wearing a mask that is soft to the touch, but beneath it you're hurting a little too much. I've walked on this carpet, I felt every thread, lying awake in a cold, empty bed.
My voice is like gravel. I know it's a crime to sing you these lyrics, to waste all your time. But beneath all the static and all of the noise, there's a gentle vibration, a genuine poise, texture of comfort and edge of the knife, the complicated fabric of our tangled life. It's rough velvet, baby, a smooth kind of pain, a shelter we built in the pouring rain. It's close to the senses, but soft to the heart, tearing our sanity slowly apart. I look at the edges, I see where they fray, like memories turn into ash in the day. You're smooth like a river, I'm rocks on the bed. The friction is burning
soft to the heart, tearing our sanity slowly apart. Hold on tight through the velvet night. It's rough velvet, baby, a smooth kind of pain, a shelter we built in the pouring rain. It's coarse to the senses, but soft to the heart, tearing our sanity slowly apart. You offered me the nectar in a golden cup, and like a fool, I drank it all the way up. But there's a sting hidden deep inside the cone, a sweet reminder that I'm far from home. I spun the web to keep you close to me, caught in a trap that we both failed to see. The taste is sugary upon the tongue, like a ballad that we never should have sung. It coats the throat and it clouds the mind, leaving all our common sense behind. Oh, it's bitter honey, dark and thick, making me tired, making me sick. Golden poison that we call desire, throwing our caution into the fire. I'm stuck in the stickiness of yesterday, wishing that the sweetness would just melt away. The hive is empty and the queen has fled, leaving only hollow words unsaid. I'm buzzing in the dark, looking for the light, trying to find an exit from the sticking night. You're the worker drone who lost his way, with nothing left to do but drift and pray. It coats the throat and it clouds the mind, leaving all our common sense behind. Oh, it's bitter honey, dark and thick, making me tired, making me sick. Golden poison that we call desire, throwing our caution into the fire. A funeral song, everything we did was beautiful and wrong. bitter, so bitter, like the honey on your lips. Oh, it's bitter honey, dark and thick, making me tired, me sick. The golden poison that we call desire, throwing our caution into the fire. Bitter honey, let it dry underneath the hollow sky. The lights are dimmed, the room is cold and vast. We're dancing with the shadows of our past. 1, 2, 3, the rhythm starts to sway as we try to dance our misery away.
My shoes are worn, the ballroom floor is cracked. There's no turning forward, there's no turning back.
You're a ghost of a lady in a tattered dress,
Holding me
inside this beautiful mess. Step to the left and pivot to the right, lost in the rhythm of this endless night. It's a shadow waltz in the pale moonlight, holding on to ghosts with all our might. One step deeper, one step slow, nowhere left for these souls to go.
The violin is weeping for the things we lost,
Counting the tally and the final cost.
you're spinning in circles, you're losing your breath,
Dancing a tango that's closer to death. I'm following you, though my feet are in pain, like a flower wilting in the summer rain. The shadow is long and the shadow is deep, promising promises we couldn't keep. Step to the left and pivot to the right, lost in the rhythm of this endless night. It's a shadow waltz in the pale moonlight, holding on to ghosts with all our might. One step deeper, one step slow, nowhere left for these souls to go. carpet, I felt every thread, lying awake in a cold, empty bed.
My voice is like gravel, I know it's a crime to sing you these lyrics,
to waste all your time.
but beneath all the static
In all of the noise, there's a gentle vibration, a genuine poise, texture of comfort and edge of the knife, the complicated fabric of our tangled life. It's rough velvet, baby, smooth kind of pain, a shelter we built in the pouring rain. It's coarse to the senses, but soft to the heart, tearing our sanity slowly apart.
I look at the edges, I see where they fray, like memories turning to ash in the day.
You're smooth like a river, I'm rocks on the bed. The friction is burning the words that we said. The fabric is tearing, the seams coming loose. We're tightening the knot of this velvet noose. But even in ruin, the pattern is fine, a beautiful wreck that I claim as mine. Texture of comfort and edge of the knife, the complicated fabric of our tangled life. It's rough velvet, baby, a smooth kind of pain, a shelter we built in the pouring rain. It's coarse to the senses, but soft to the heart, tearing our sanity slowly apart. Hold me closer, let the friction burn. There's a lesson here that we never learned. Rough on the surface, velvet within, covering up all the places we've been. Rough velvet, hold on tight through the velvet night. It's rough velvet, baby, a smooth kind of pain, a shelter we built in the pouring rain. It's coarse to the senses, but soft to the heart, tearing our sanity slowly apart. Rough velvet, smooth and let the broken in. The velvet curtain hides the morning light. We've been dancing since the middle of the night. My heart is heavy with the rhythm gone wrong, singing the words to a forgotten song. The barman knows the look upon my face, lost in the haze of this lonely place.
I see you staring through the bottom of the glass, watching the ghost of our wreckage pass. My voice is ragged from the words I kept, while the rest of the world is finally slept.
We're pouring sorrow into every drink, standing right here on the jagged brink. to the spark we found. Now silence is the only joyful sound. The tables turn and the candles die. We're living under a paper-thin sky. Oh, these whiskey shadows chasing us down. The loudest people in a quiet town. You hold the secret, I hold the pain. Walking through fire in the pouring rain. Nothing is left but the smoke and the plea. Whiskey shadows between you and me.
The clock is ticking on a debt we owe to the places that we used to know. I'm wearing regret like a tailored suit, while the bitter harvest bears its fruit.
Your eyes are mirrors of the life I lost, counting the tally and counting the cost.
And I am weary of the hollow game,
trying to mask all the hidden shame.
You offer comfort with a crooked hand,
building our castle on shifting sand.
The jazz is slowing to a dying beat,
while we admit our final defeat.
Whatever happened to the spark we found?
Now silence is the only joyful sound. The tables turn and the candles die. We're living under a paper-thin sky. All these whiskey shadows chasing us down. The loudest people in a quiet town. You hold the secret, I hold the pain. Walking through fire in the pouring rain. Nothing is left but the smoke and the plea. Whiskey shadows between you and me. Trade the dark for a little grace.
Forget the lines upon each other's face.
The saloon is closing, the lights go low.
We have nowhere left to run or go.
Just you, just me, fading into the whiskey. Oh, these whiskey shadows chasing us down. The loudest people in a quiet town. I hold the pain. Walking through fire in the pouring rain. Nothing is left but the smoke and the plea. Whiskey shadows between you and me. Just shadows now,
fading away
into the gray. Whiskey shadows. Lost in a dream I don't understand.
I see the reflection, a face full of gray, watching the silver light wither away.
The bartender's humming a funeral tune
under the gaze of a paper white moon. Every drop holds a secret we kept,
The promise is broken while the city slept. Oh, these silver tears fall on the floor like waves crashing hard on a lonely shore. Cool and metallic, they stain all the years. We're drowning inside of these silver tears. I tried to be polished, I tried to be kind, but you were the treasure I couldn't find. Now I'm just dying that's weathered the storm, searching for a fire to keep me warm. You're cold as the moonlight, you're sharp as the blade, a portrait of everything that we betrayed. The rhythm is dragging, the melody dies, mirroring the sorrow behind your eyes. Every drop holds a secret we kept. The promise is broken while the city slept. Oh, these silver tears fall on the floor like waves crashing hard on a lonely shore. Cool and metallic, they stain all the years. We're drowning inside of these silver tears. Cleanse the wreckage of our hollow pride, with nowhere left for these hearts to hide. Let the liquid metal wash it all away until there's nothing left to say. Silver, just silver, falling down, down. Oh, these silver tears fall on the floor like waves crashing hard on a lonely shore. Cool and metallic, they stain all the years. We're drowning inside of these silver tears. Silver tears, fading gold, a story left untold. The hearth is cold, the wood turned into dust, the fireplace crumbling from years of neglect and rust. I remember the fire that burned in your eyes. Now there's only the color of sunset skies.
I play the match that started the flame, but we were too reckless, we were too tame. The logs have collapsed into piles of gray. Everything we promised has drifted away. The embers are glowing, a
my hand.
My voice is the smoke that lingers in air, searching for solace, finding only despair. You were the warmth in the dead of the night. Now you're just flickering out of my sight.
I'm gathering remnants of all that we knew. The gold in the ashes is all that is true. It's heavy and somber, this quiet retreat, accepting the ending, acknowledging defeat. The embers aglow in a final faint heat. Before we walk out on this lonely street, oh, it's golden ashes where the love used to be. A treasure surrendered to the dark of the sea. Precious and burning, then fall into sand, slipping right through the palm of my hand. Don't look back at the soot on the floor. There's nothing to gain by wanting much more. The fire is over, the story is told, turning the brilliant, burning to gold. Golden, just golden, ashes in the rain. Ashes in the rain. Oh, it's golden ashes where the love used to be. A treasure surrendered to the dark of the sea. Precious and burning, even falling to sand, slipping right through the palm of my hand, fade into gray golden dust. Oh, in the silence we trust. The velvet curtain hides the morning light. We've been dancing since the middle of the night. My heart is heavy with a rhythm gone wrong, singing the words to a forgotten song. The barman knows the look upon my face, lost in the haze of this lonely place.
I see you staring through the bottom of the glass, watching the ghosts of our wreckage pass. My voice is ragged from the words I kept, while the rest of the world has finally slept.
We're pouring sorrow into every drink, standing right here on the jagged brink. Whatever happened to the spark we found? Now silence is the only joyful sound. The tables turn and the candles die.
We're living under a paper-thin sky.
Oh, these whiskey shadows chasing us down. The loudest people in a quiet town. You hold the secret, I hold the pain, walking through fire in the pouring rain. Nothing is left but the smoke and the plea. Whiskey shadows between you and me.
The clock is ticking on a debt we owe to the places that we used to know. I'm wearing regret like a tailored suit, while the bitter harvest harvest bears its fruit.
Your eyes are mirrors of the life I lost, counting the tally and counting the cost.
And I am weary of the hollow game,
trying to mask all the hidden shame.
You offer comfort with a crooked hand,
building our castle on shifting sand.
The jazz is slowing to a dying beat,
while we admit our final defeat. Whatever happened to the spark we found? Now silence is the only joyful sound. The tables turn and the candles die.
We're living under a paper-thin sky.
Oh, these whiskey shadows chasing us down. The loudest people in a quiet town. You hold the secret, I hold the pain. Walking through fire in the pouring rain. Nothing is left but the smoke and the plea. Whiskey shadows between you and me.
For a little grace,
forget the lines upon each other's face.
The saloon is closing,
the lights go low.
We have nowhere left to run or go.
Just you,
just me,
fading into the whiskey. Oh, these whiskey shadows chasing us down. The loudest people in a quiet town. You hold the secret, I hold the pain. Walking through fire in the pouring rain. Nothing is left but the smoke and the plea. Whiskey shadows between you and me.
just shadows now,
fading away
into the gray.
Whiskey shadows. I wore the dress that you said you loved, a gift from the heavens down from above. But the fabric is tearing at the seams, just like the fabric of our broken dreams. The spotlight shivers on my weary skin, wondering where the end should begin.
I remember the nights when we stood so tall, before we watched the heavy empire fall. My coat is frayed and my spirit's worn. In this ragged silence I am reborn. The stage is empty and the floor is cold, trading our youth for a pile of gold.
We tried to fashion the crown of light, but we couldn't handle the heat of the night. Now we are tethered to the pride we kept, while all our promises finally slept. It's like broken velvet on a dusty chair, caught in a tangle of deep despair. You were the rhythm, I was the rhyme, lost in the static of a wasted time. Everything soft has turned to stone. In this broken velvet, we're all alone.
The piano keys are missing a note, just like the words that I never wrote. I see the trembling in your soft embrace,
trying to hide from the truth of this place.
we were the royalty of the jazz-lit room.
like broken velvet on a dusty chair, caught in a tangle of deep despair. You were the rhythm, I was the rhyme, lost in the static of a wasted time. Everything soft has turned to stone. In this broken velvet, we're all alone. Tear it away, let the floor show through. There's nothing here for me or you. The luxury faded, the colors bled, stuck in the words that we never said. No more velvet, just the skin. Let the silence let it in. It's like broken velvet on a dusty chair, caught in a tangle of deep despair. You are the rhythm, I was the rhyme, lost in the static of a wasted time. Everything soft has turned to stone. In this broken velvet, we're all alone. Broken velvet, softly torn, love is gone. The night is heavy, a blanket of lead, full of the thoughts that were left unsaid. I look at the sky, there's a light up there, giving a glow to my deep despair. A sullen moon hanging low and wide, watching the secrets we try to hide. My voice is a tremor, a weary blues, nothing left for me to win or to lose. It stares at the broken, it stares at the sad, reflecting the madness that we never had. Oh, it's a sullen moon, cold and gray, watching our youth just drift away. With a cynical eye and a pale sick beam, it mocks the remains of every broken dream. Stage, living a life on a torn up page. The moon is a witness, the moon is a judge, holding a grudge that will never budge. I'm looking for comfort, I'm looking for grace, but there's only shadows on the moon's dark face. We're dancing in darkness, we're dancing in gloom, waiting for silence to fill up the room. It stares at the broken, it stares at the sad, reflecting the madness that we never had. Oh, it's a sullen moon, cold and gray, watching our youth just drift away. With a cynical eye and a pale sick beam, it mocks the remains of every broken dream. stopped in its track, and there's no use in wanting the past to come back. I pour out the amber, I pour out the pain, while listening to the sound of the falling rain.
The bottle is dry, just a drop for the soul, to help me surrender and give up control. My throat is all ragged from saying goodbye,
watching the smoke rise up to the sky. A final salute to the ghost in the room, woven in shadows and spinning in gloom. It's the last bourbon, sweet and refined, leaving the wreckage of our love behind. One final swallow to dampen the sting of all the sorrow that tomorrow will bring.
I look at the bottom, I see my own face, caught in the grip of this hollowed out place. You were the spirit, I was the sin, waiting for the end to finally begin.
We toast to the failures, we toast to the lies, with a flicker of truth hidden deep in our eyes. The glass is now empty, the table is bare, and there's nothing but memory left in the air. A final salute to the ghost in the room, woven in shadows and spinning in gloom. It's the last bourbon, sweet and refined, leaving the wreckage of our love behind. One final swallow to dampen the sting of all the sorrow that tomorrow will bring. Bottoms up to the tears that we cried, to the dreams that we held, to the hearts that we lied. The burn is a comfort, the silence is near, the end of the road is finally here.
Last one,
Just one. The bourbon is gone. It's the last bourbon, sweet and refined, leaving the wreckage of our love behind. One final swallow to dampen the sting of all the sorrow that tomorrow will bring. Last bourbon, sweet night, everything ends just right. The hall is vast and the air is thin. I'm tracing the places where we've been. Every step sounds like a closing door. I don't recognize this house anymore. The chandelier is dim and coated in dust. A kingdom surrendered to age and to rust.
I shout your name but the rafters reply with nothing but a long and weary sigh. My footsteps falter on the hardwood floor. I'm looking for something that's not here anymore.
The silence is heavy, a thick velvet shroud. We used to be lions, we used to be loud. Can you hear the ghosts Hollow echoes in the dark of the hall, watching the shadows climb up the wall. The melody breaks like a wave on the sand, slipping right through the palm of my hand. A symphony ended, a story long gone. Hollow echoes waiting for the dawn.
I remember the laughter that filled up the space before time carved the lines upon your face. We were reckless travelers chasing the light before we surrendered to the weight of the night.
Now the tables are bare and the wine has run dry, and we've got no reasons left to even try. I'm searching for warmth in a fireplace cold, a story of silver that turned into mold. You're standing right there, but you're miles away, caught in the trap of our yesterday. The music has withered, the rhythm has died, with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Can you hear the ghosts of the songs we played in the empty corners where the colors fade? We built this castle on a shifting sea. Now there's nothing left for you and me. It's just hollow echoes in the dark of the hall, watching the shadows climb up the wall. The melody breaks like a wave on the sand, slipping right through the palm of my hand. The symphony ended, a story long gone. Hollow echoes waiting for the dawn.
We are the sound of a closing gate, resigned to the hunger of inevitable fate.
Just voices repeating a lesson unlearned in the ashes of bridges that we've burned. Echoes just